welcome to Yankee Yard, and it's still been a pretty boring offseason. Nothing to talk about. Ranger Suarez signed a deal with the Red Sox. That doesn't help the Yankees. Tetsuya and mine went to the Astros. Kyle Tucker signed a $60 million a year contract with the Dodgers. Kyle Tucker has just signed a $60 million a year contract with the Dodgers. Jeff Passan broke it first, obviously, no surprise there. And this is just, what is there to say about this right now? The Dodgers landed the best guy. That's what there is to say. The Dodgers landed the best free agent in all of baseball, and they also landed the best bullpen arm in all of baseball on Edwin Diaz. Or in free agency. Sorry, I should have said in free agency. This is kind of a shock. I feel like between the past few days, it's been Mets, Blue Jays, Mets, Blue Jays, Mets, Blue Jays. And out of the Mets, Blue Jays, and Dodgers, those three being the options, I would have rathered it have been the Mets. I think the Mets are just less of a threat than the Dodgers are, obviously. The back-to-back champ signed Kyle Tucker. Obviously, $60 million a year is crazy, and it does come with opt-outs, obviously, after the second and third year. Now, I don't see a reason why Kyle Tucker would opt out. $60 million a year is insane. What this means for every team, or for a bunch of different teams. Dodgers, three-peat. That's what that means. It means a three-peat. No, obviously, injuries can happen. Or they can, they would three-peat. They get the best, I don't know what to say about the Dodgers. The Mets, that's interesting. Steve Cohen tweeted that real ominous thing. Smoke, Vatican, Pope, decisions. I thought he was for sure a Met, and he isn't. He's a Dodger, obviously. But yeah, I thought for sure he was a Met, and I thought, okay, that's interesting. I don't know where they're gonna get their pitching from. Probably Freddie Peralta. Which this means good things for the Yankees. Well, their plan B was Bo Bichette or Kyle Tucker. Now, Kyle Tucker being gone, I think the Blue Jays will be heavily interested in bringing Bo Bichette back. But he could be a Philly. And if Bo Bichette goes to the Phillies, then this was a disaster of an offseason for the Toronto Blue Jays. Yes. But the Mets have to spend money now. Cody Bellinger. Framber Valdez. It's time, if you're the Mets, to just stop being this whole conservative team. You're not a conservative team. You're a billionaire team. You are the richest team in all of baseball when it comes to your owner. Spend the money. Here, we have a highlight against the Dodgers. Nice diving play, Tuck. What is there to really do if you're the Mets except spend money? It's all you can do. Yankees, go get Bellinger back. That's what that means. It means it's going to be real competitive. It also means the Mets are kind of not... It doesn't mean that the Mets are going to go in on Freddie Peralta as much as I think they would have, because it would have been like, okay, let's not spend any more money. Let's go trade for pitching. Kyle Tucker, Gold Glove winner in 2022. The Dodgers get a middle-of-the-bat lineup. No surprise there, obviously. He's going to be playing around 5th, I think he would be playing. Behind Freddie. Maybe he'd be playing 4th behind... Freddie, Mookie, Shohei, Will Smith, Teoscar Hernandez, Max Muncy, Tommy Edman, Andy Pages. He only had 500 at-bats, right? And he still hit 22 home runs, had 73 RBIs, an 841 OPS, and a 266 average. This guy's a stud. He's one of the best outfielders in all of baseball. He's a top 6. Yeah, top 6. I wouldn't say top 7. He's a top 6 outfielder in all of baseball. Or right fielder, more specifically, I guess. But I think you can make the argument when he's at the peak of his powers. But that's the thing. He isn't always at the peak of his powers. He only had 500 at-bats. That's a problem. If you're paying a guy $60 million a year, you'd like it if he has more than 500 at-bats. You'd like it if he plays every game. Obviously, you can't expect that, but you need him to be healthy, and that has been a big concern in Kyle Tucker's career. This broke baseball, kind of. Jeff Passan's bio is, I bomb atomically, right? That's it. I nuke atomically, whatever it is. He just dropped the atomic bomb on the MLB, right? I'm just checking to see if there are any more. I bomb atomically. If there are any more updates, there aren't. It's 4 years, $240 million. And Was that Ryan Weathers? I think that was Ryan Weathers. Oh yikes. I'm kind of excited. This got me back in the baseball feeling. Big free agent signing. Whoa, never gonna be the Yankees. The offseason plan doesn't change for the Yankees. If you were seriously sitting here and expecting the Yankees to go get Kyle Tucker, you were delusional. That's not what Hal, that's not what Cashman, that's not what anyone has ever said they were going to do. He just got a hit off a future Met. Tariq Skubal probably goes to the Mets now. There's a lot that this means for the future of baseball. A salary cap and a salary floor could be one of the more interesting things that come from this. But Dodgers, Kyle Tucker, winning $60 million a year. It's insane. I don't really have everything to say right now. It's 10:30 right now. Just trying to we thought it was happening today, so I stayed up, and it got me somewhere good. So that's it for now. I'll see all you guys in the next one. Let's bring back Bellinger.